Hello, I'm Dave, and this is my completely and utterly unprofessional video review, 8-minute video review of Factorio. So let's put the clock up. Okay, Factorio is a game that I had recommended to me a long time ago. I took a quick look at it and thought, no, that just looks like a 2D Minecraft kind of style thing. I'll avoid that. When it came on Steam, I looked at it a bit more, and oh man, I'm somewhat addicted to it. One of the things I like about Minecraft is the automation with mods. Obviously, with mods, you can automate a system quite to perfection. So you've got your resources coming in, being processed, and products going into chests, etc. Well, this is that on a whole new level. How best to explain it? When you start the game, you are just you with some very small resources on an infinite map. Now, those that know me know that the minute someone says open world infinite map, my wallet kind of springs to my hand and like, yeah, yay! You can hear my cat in the background. She doesn't like me recording videos. Don't ask me why. Like I say, I'm professional videos. Okay, so you start mining some coal, and you sort of build some power facilities, and you change to electric coal miners. Because originally, when you're doing it by hand, it's very, very slow. Let's see that, and it's slower than that. That's an upgraded tool. So you're building up this facility, and you might be looking at this going, well, that's kind of interesting, that's kind of cool. Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe springs to mind, Industry Giant, stuff like that. Then it starts getting a little bit more complicated, because you mine some iron ore, you take that through and you process it to iron plates. Still with me, still nice, still okay. Copper to copper plates. Yeah, simplistic. Oh, 1 second. Cat, please pack it in. Okay, so from there, it then starts getting a little bit more complicated, because iron into sprockets, etc. Now you might think, well, why is he doing all this? Why is he processing these? Well, this is my science facility. My science facility needs red science packs, green science packs, blue science packs. The red ones are easy to make. He says, going down. Right. See, to make a red science pack, I just need copper plates and iron gears. See, nice simplistic. The green ones, they're a little bit more complicated. I need inserters and transport belts. You can see inserters going on about there, because inserters need electronic circuits, iron gears, and iron plates. I'm having issues with circuits at the moment. Up here we've got more sprockets being made. I keep calling them sprockets, they're iron gears. There's more red science being made. There's the belts being made. The belts need iron plates and iron gears. So you can see that starts getting a nice little production run going, and resources going there. That's the simple stuff. Down here I have the complicated stuff. So you can see I've got a lot more resources being built here. Plastic, for example, you have to get oil, and then you crack the oil down to some pipes I can walk over, some I can't. You crack the oil down to heavy oil, light oil, and this one that I can't remember the name of. Yeah, petroleum gas. So that then gets put into the chemical facility with coal. Sorry, you have to excuse me reaching out the camera to make a fuss of the cat. She's ignored me all day until I did a review. Right. So, as I say, it then gets very complicated. So you're getting these production lines going. You're getting this stuff sort of going up. Now, that's the fun of the game. You might be sitting there thinking, well, that looks kind of boring. That looks kind of complicated. Oh, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot barge pole. Think of it like a puzzle game. You've got an infinite area, you've got resources spawning about, and you're processing these resources. It's your goal to get the belts in the right place, to get the right resources to build one device that will be the right resources to build another device, which will be the right resources to build another one, another one, another one, and so on. I don't know if I'm playing it correctly. As you can see, I'm splitting everything up here quite a bit. I've got a spaghetti Johnson of belts, but it all works. It's slow in some places, but it all works. And sometimes just sitting there watching your inserters go across, taking things from one side to the other side, it's kind of cool. So you might be thinking, okay, so what else is there to the game? Yeah, okay, I've got this nice resource facility. This is going to get boring. But you notice I've got these turrets, and these turrets surround my base. There's a nice belt full of ammo, and these turrets everywhere. Now, let's drop that tree down. These turrets protect me from monsters. So far in my base, even though I'm putting out a hell of a lot of pollution, I haven't actually had a monster attack, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of glad about that, because they annoy me a little bit, especially at the start of the game. So, oh, my cat really does not like me recording. Okay, so as well as these monsters being out there, eventually I'm going to have to move from this area. And I'm not looking forward to that. So, because let's have a look. Can you see these big empty patches? That's a perfect example. That one, that's done. That is done. I'm clearing whole paths of this iron ore, even though I've set it up to a ridiculous high amount of resources in the configuration. I'm clearing massive amounts of it, so I'll have to go and find more iron ore. However, once I find more iron ore, I don't need to move my entire base over there. I could build a train system. Yeah, train tracks, trains, the whole works. And I could have a train bring me iron ore down. I haven't got that far yet. I've been a bit scared to venture out because I don't think my defense is good enough yet. And my energy production consumption is a little higher than it should be. So yeah, that is something else you have to watch out for. So yeah, there is more to it in that way. Now, we've got about a minute on the clock, so let's just talk about one other thing. Mod support. Mod support is really good in this game. The developers clearly realise that mods are definitely the way to go. As you can see, I've got quite a few mods. If you're familiar with the core game, you'll be looking at some of these thinking, what the hell's that? With 2D sprites, they allow people to add mods quite easily. It's Lua programming language. Again, pretty easy, very close to basic. Now, the other thing is, though, there's no Steam Workshop support, so getting mods in is a bit of a pain in the arse at the moment. I'm hoping they'll add Workshop support in. Very last, for 20 seconds, just to mention multiplayer. There is multiplayer. It's co-op, not PvP. Yay! However, it's a bit buggy at the moment, very laggy, so I haven't actually tried it. But yeah, that is in there. So, with 5 seconds remaining, do I recommend the game? Yes, I do. It's very cheap. Okay. Ow. Okay, so the time is up. I'm just going to wrap up. It's a cheap game. It's worth what you pay for it. It's worth more than you pay for it, to be honest. It's very addictive. I've got 30 or 40 hours locked onto it. Get it, enjoy it, love it. Okay. Don't forget to hit like, don't forget to hit subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Sorry for this video being a bit rough around the edges, but this is my first video review for a long time, and just to say why I hadn't done any video reviews for a long time, nearly a year ago I got hacked and all my videos, about 5 or 6 years worth, got deleted. YouTube were unable to do anything about it because of the way they hacked me. So yeah, that kind of disheartened me a little bit. But I'm back. The videos will start coming in a bit more regularly, and I hope you enjoy them. Bye.